Have you ever wondered how to preserve your own products? How to get that delicious salty flavor?
And to enjoy multiple health benefits.
Welcome to Lactic Acid Fermentation. In today's video, we'll be making our own product called Bayma Fresh Bells.
There are several steps to lactic acid fermentation, but the steps we're going to teach you today will help you ferment basically anything. Step 1. Choose a product. The product could be pickles, asparagus, carrots, etc. But for this video, we'll be using bell peppers. Step 2. Prep the peppers. Remove the top part of the peppers and remove the seeds.
Step 3. Make your brine solution. Before making your brine solution, make sure to choose a jar that is tightly sealed as it creates an anaerobic, oxygen-free environment, which is essential for the growth of beneficial lactic acid bacteria and prevents the growth of undesirable molds and yeasts that thrive in the presence of oxygen.
For lactic acid fermentation, a brine solution typically uses 2 to 5% salt by weight of water and is used to create an environment where lactic acid bacteria can thrive and ferment vegetables, inhibiting the growth of harmful bacteria. First, weigh the weight of the jar. Put your product into the jar and add water to the jar. Get the total weight and minus the jar weight. This will be your water and vegetable weight in grams. Now times the weight with your desired percentage, in this case 3%, and you will get the salt you need in grams. Pour out the water into a bowl and add salt to the mix. Mix until completely dissolved and pour it back to the jar. Now tightly close the jar.
Step 4. Now you may put your fermented product stored at room temperature, but it is recommended to put it into a refrigerator to maintain flavor, safety, and longevity, as refrigeration slows down the fermentation process and prevents spoilage. And voila! You have finished the fermentation process and you now have to wait for around 1 to 2 weeks or even longer depending on your desired outcome.
The type of fermentation presented in this video is lactic acid fermentation. The chemical reaction is typically represented as glucose, which yields 2 lactic acid and 2 ATP. Lactic acid fermentation is primarily carried out by bacteria belonging to the genus Lactobacillus. Other organisms involved include Streptococcus, Leuconostoc, and Pediococcus. These bacteria are known as lactic acid bacteria. The key enzyme in lactic acid fermentation is lactate dehydrogenase. LDH catalyzes the conversion of pyruvate to lactic acid. This process is crucial for producing lactic acid and is used in the food industry to ferment dairy products and other foods.
Bayma Fresh Bells can be used as a flavorful ingredient in various dishes, from salads to salsas to hot sauces, and even as a topping for sandwiches or grilled cheese. They can also be enjoyed on their own as a snack.
Our product also provides health benefits such as
improved gut health. Probiotics in fermented bell peppers can aid digestion and potentially alleviate issues like constipation. Another health benefit is nutrient absorption. Fermentation can improve the bioavailability of nutrients in the peppers, making them easier for the body to absorb.
Increased vitamin C, with studies that suggest that lactic acid fermentation can increase the vitamin C content in bell peppers. And antioxidant activity, where fermentation can enhance the antioxidant activity of bell peppers, potentially protecting against cell damage.